Can you hear me?
I hope the answer's yeah. I can hear you.
You can hear me. That doesn't matter. Can anyone else hear me? Please let us know.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see the comments, so you're going to have to let me know, Tim or Andy.
Yes.
Okay,
Yay!
thank you. Well,
I'm not going to go into too many details, ladies and gentlemen. All I'm going to say is that I'm going to write a very strongly worded letter to Zoom and then take off the word kind from kind regards so they know I'm upset.
A strongly worded letter? Do people still do that now?
Or take forever.
You physically write. You're going to send it to Anne Robinson, even though she doesn't work there anymore. You get a reply in about 10 years from her head, which they've cryogenically frozen in a big jar.
Yeah, I'm scared of her.
Welcome back, everyone. We're purposely stalling just a little bit because I know there's a few people tuning in now. Just had a couple of messages. Apologies for that, but it wasn't our fault. So that all we can say is shift it on to someone else. And do you know what? I've got well done, first of all, to Tim for actually organising it and sorting it back. Because I had a look what he deals with. It's something like from The Matrix. And I tip my hat to Mr. Kitchen as well. Because if I had my way, we wouldn't even be doing this right now.
Yeah,
People are giving up.
I'm the one that kind of pushes them constantly to, we need to keep going. We said we'd do a quiz. We need to do it. But I think Pablo might be a little bit fragile today, as it was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah,
it was my birthday yesterday. I think that's why I'm just in a bad mood. I'm like, I was don't worry about it. I'll just watch a film. And Andy's like, no, we're still getting no work. We only get about 8 people. Okay. So welcome again. If this is the first time that you've joined in, you're probably thinking, what on earth is going on? And probably turned off already. So I'm surmising that everyone here pretty much now is seen this before. But if you haven't, basically, I'll just repeat exactly what I said before, but you couldn't hear anything for the first time. And that is make sure you've got a paper and a pen, or a pen and a pencil, whatever, something to write with, or a quill. Maybe. Who knows? And you can write your answers at the end of every question, and we reveal the answer at the end of every question. Or you can play for fun, of course, and just shout the answers out at your husband, wife, friends, or TV, of course, in your socially distant way. Hope you've all had a wonderful week this week. We've had loads going on, as always. Staying in. But it was my birthday yesterday. Thanks, Andy. Yes, I had a lovely time. Thank you for anyone that's watching that came up. I went up the field. It was like a flashback to the 1990s to have a drink and just
went
relax.
Up the field.
There's nothing else to do.
Were you drinking White Lightning?
Standard for him, isn't it?
2020.
Mad Dog 2020.
So, my name is Pablo, all the way here in sunny Bristol, and today I'm actually in a lovely pub. Now, actually, this is a pub, a view from a pub that's actually local to Bristol, fun enough. I've got the inside of it and put it on. So, I know, it really is a real pub. Honest.
I don't doubt
that. From London. But anyway, myself, Pablo, and you're going to also be joined with Andy. Andy, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And thank you everyone for bearing with us and coming back to join us. Also, thank you so much to so many of you for joining in my Name That Tune nonsense last night. Of course, I'll be back again next week, next Friday at 8 o'clock with another Name That Tune. And just another thank you to DJ G-Funk, Gareth, for his 70s hour. It seemed like it was a little bit more popular than the previous mashup weeks, but he did a great job tonight. But over to you, Tim.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm here in Florida. If my wife is watching downstairs, you can bring me another drink after that. Yes. So I'm the only technical one out of the three of us, and so I'm running the whole thing, and anyway, but we're here. So thanks for sticking with us. We're going to get going because Andy's second round is planned to be at least 35 minutes this week. So we hope you're already ready, you've had your showers and you're in your Jimmy Jams and ready for bed, because then you can go straight to bed after this finishes. But with that being said, I'm going to hand you back to Pablo.
Thanks, Tim. Did you actually just say Jimmy Jams?
I did.
What's wrong with that?
There's not a lot right with that. Okay, we're going to get started then with round number one, hopefully.
Round one.
Okay, right, round number one. I'm just going to squidge the screen so I can see. There we go. This is 5 questions coming up. As always, shout the answers out or write them down. Please, we've not mentioned this yet, write in the comments. Please let us know, because that's where we have a lot of fun. Write on the Facebook comments if you're on there, or if you're on YouTube, write them on there as well, please. And whatever you think the answers are, wrong or right, and then we'll have some fun with it. Do remember that Andy is doing his quiz after this, so if you do want to get yourself wrapped up nice and warm, a nice pillow and something comfy, and by the time he finishes, well, the lockdown should be finished as well. Okay, here we go. Question number 1.
Thank you.
Let's have a look what we got.
My wife got my message. Love you.
Fantastic. Okay, and there we go. Thank you. Coprastrophobia is the fear of what?
Easy for you to say.
Coprastrophobia is the fear of what?
Bless you.
Tricky. This is something that any of us could suffer from as a human. Take the first two letters. That may give you a clue. CO.
Pokemon. Onesie.
Coprastrophobia is the fear of what? Andy, do you have any ideas?
I actually do have an idea. I think I might have used this in a quiz years ago, so I'm not going to say anything just yet and ruin it.
Oh, okay. All right, Tim.
I don't know. I'm going by the first few letters as you suggested. So.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to guess?
Is it?
Well, yeah.
Okay. All right. If you're going by the first coppers. Is it like the fear of the police?
No. Well, we haven't got many answers coming in. I can't see any of the answers today, unfortunately. If any have been coming in, I don't know. I've not seen them. So we'll go straight to the answer, and the correct answer is constipation.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because we had a comment come in saying, "Can you spell it, please?" It's on the screen, hopefully.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I can't see them. I'm not sure if they're coming in or not. Sorry, I can't see them today. Right, moving on. Question number 2. The first ice hockey pucks were made out of what? The first ice hockey pucks were made out of what? I've got fun questions this week. They're a little bit weird and probably a bit hard, but they're interesting. The first ice hockey pucks were made out of what? What do you think they're made out of? Something to do with animals. It's a product of an animal, to help you out. Product of an animal.
Product of an animal. Not part of an animal, a product of an animal.
A product of an animal, yeah. Keep your comments coming in, guys. I can't see any comments on them, so please pop them on there if you've got any. I'm not sure if there's any coming in. There isn't on YouTube, so I'll switch over to Facebook, I think. All right, but the correct answer...
There's some comments coming in. There's some comments coming in on both YouTube and Facebook at the moment. I do love Eric's last comment, but I can't see it here because it's...
So I just put it up on the screen.
Oh, there we go. Yes. It's actually... Yes, well done. A lot of you got this one right. I'm surprised, actually. Loads of you got this one right. Okay, it is. The answer is frozen cow dung. So if you've got anything like cow manure, that's fine. I mean, it was obviously frozen. You wouldn't have it hot, straight out of a cow and whacking it around everywhere. So, yeah. That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
That'd be messy.
Right, moving on. Yeah, horrific. Question 3. What is the top colour of a rainbow? What is the top colour of a rainbow?
Dominic's just chimed in saying, "Oh, we're back." Yes, we are, Dominic.
Yes, Dominic. Yeah, we are back.
Much to our surprise.
Oh yeah, I can see the ones coming in on Facebook. What is the top colour of a rainbow? So pop your answers onto YouTube or Facebook. We can have a look at these. Obscure answers coming up for this one. Black. Very gothic of you. No, it's not black. The correct answer, and give yourself 1 point if you put red. Yes, red. Red. Ooh. You can sing the song. Red and yellow.
Yellow and pink.
It's the first one in it, right? Okay, question number 4. Which European country has 158 verses to its national anthem? Which European country has 158 verses to its national anthem? That's an amazing amount. Put it this way, the British national anthem has 5. So this is 158. A European country, I'll give you a clue. Andy used to work there. And it's, if you ever heard Andy talk about this place before, and it's a beautiful holiday destination.
Would have been a long conversation.
Well, it was with Andy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, God, can you imagine when he's old with grandchildren and he gives like one of those, let me tell you about the time when. They're going to have got through college by the time he's finished that story.
It's like a phone call with Pablo.
So, the correct answer, we've got lots of them. Austria, the Vatican, no, that's a very curious one. Norway, no. Alan, you have got this one right, well done. And a few different ones. The Vatican City again. Dominic, no. The correct answer is Greece. Yes, Greece. Well done, have you got that?
Let me tell you one of my dad's favourite jokes. What do you find in ancient Greece? Ancient chips. Put 'em ching. Thanks, Dad.
Moving on.
You always gave me the best
Question number 5. Is your dad watching?
I don't know. Probably not. He's got better things to do.
He's not anymore after that joke.
Yeah.
Just send you. All right, last question. Pret-a-manger is a very popular food chain in the United Kingdom. But what does it mean in English? Pret-a-manger is a very popular food chain in the UK. But what does that mean? So obviously it's French. But what does that mean in English? Ah, yes. Now, Andy, being a good Scotsman, I know you're very closely knit with France, aren't you? For various reasons over the hundreds of years.
Every weekend.
Close connection. Stockpiling your cigarettes and alcohol as you row over there like Bonnie Prince Charlie. We'll bring the Catholics back. Pret-a-manger is very popular. Any ideas, Mr. Kitchen?
Ready to eat.
Oh,
I'm just going with what Alan said, and he seems to do quite well in these.
actually, Dominic's put ready to eat as well. Well done. Well done. There's a few different answers on here. Yeah. Okay. Well, the correct answer is ready to.
Well done, Alan. Thank you.
Well done. You got that. Yeah. There you are. Learn something new. Unless you speak French, then you know it straight away, wouldn't you? Manger, to eat, I suppose. Well done. All right. We're going to move on to round number 2 with the man himself, Mr. Andy.
Yes.
Round 2.
In case you're wondering why I'm laughing, I did my usual. I just started speaking, even although it was the little segue between the rounds. Anyway, round number 2, it's a nice visual round, this one. And this time it is cartoon pets. So your challenge is to name the TV show that they're from and the name of the pet. So yes, here we go, cartoon pets. Let us know how you get on.
And as Eric just said, sleeping bags out.
Not Right. Well, by the look of the comments, you did extremely well in that round. So very, very well done to you. James Wood, I have to question what kind of cartoons you watch. Anyway, now, as obviously we had our technical issues earlier on, we've got slightly less viewers than normal. Shameless sort of plea here. Please share the link with everyone on your Facebook page, just so we can hopefully get back to the usual viewing numbers. But for those of you that stuck with us, thank you very much. Anyway, that was the end of my round. I'm going to pass you over to Tim for round number 3.
Round 3.
And as I'm in complete control, sometimes I know that there's a little pause there. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling on to round number 3. I love it. Andy always forgets every single time. It's brilliant. He starts talking straight away as the thing's playing. He's like, okay, so here's the next round. And meanwhile, no one can hear him, apart from us. Okay, so this is round number 3 now. And this is back to general knowledge. So 5 questions. And this is the point where people tune out. They normally go to the bathroom because they hate my round. Fair enough.
Yeah,
so maybe now, in hindsight, isn't the best time to invite people to start tuning into this week's quiz. But hey, whatever. Here we go with the first question for round number 3. Yeah, Alan says extended brain on. Beryl, that's going to be hard. Yeah, pretty much. Here we go. What planet is closest to the sun? What planet is closest to the sun? So let's...
It should be wellness. I asked this last week.
I'm trying to see if anyone was paying any attention.
I always think it's quite funny, though. There's so many possible quiz questions out there, and yet the amount of times that we've used the same questions as each other is unreal.
So,
Great minds.
Andy, what do you reckon?
Mercury.
Is the correct answer. Yes, there you go. No, Dominic, it's not Neptune. Should have been watching last week. Alan said Venus. No, Alan's not Venus. All right, here we go. I wonder if Theo got that right. All right, question number 2 is as follows. Carefully is an example of what type of word? Is it an adjective, noun, verb, or adverb?
I hate these sort of questions.
I know.
So do I.
But shall I tell you a
Do you
true
know?
story? True fact, these first 2 questions came from my list of questions for Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old?
I really?
Yeah?
No, but you know, see daft things like, the planet question, for example. If you'd asked me that when I was 12, I could have told you exactly the order of the planets, everything, no worries. Now, barely have an idea.
My son's known the order of the planets since he was 3. He had a solar system book, and he could just reel them off. I don't know how. Anyway, but yeah, so a lot of people coming in with this one saying adverb from the multiple choice answers, and I can tell you that it is indeed an adverb. So well done if you put that. That means you got 1 point. All right, moving on to question number 3. Almost all gondolas in Venice are painted what colour? Spelt the English way. Almost all gondolas in Venice are painted what colour? Now, I've been there many times. Gentlemen, I'm assuming you've both been there quite a few times.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah.
Been
And
many gondola rides. Yeah. Same colour as your heart, Andy.
Black.
Alright, so let's see. We got Kay saying it's black, Eric saying black. What do you say, Andy?
I'm going to go with black with the majority answer. And
Yeah.
apparently because it's the colour of my heart.
Yeah. Sue's going with green. Beryl says black. Alan says black. And I can tell you the correct answer is black. Unless they belong to a high official and they are a different colour. But otherwise, they're generally black. So there we go. Question number 4. Moving it on. What is the scientific name of the gas your dentist might give you, commonly called laughing gas? Once again, what is the scientific name of the gas your dentist might give you, commonly called laughing gas? Oh, Beryl said she was on one last October. I'm assuming she's talking about the gondola and not the laughing gas.
Beryl was on laughing gas,
Yeah.
I'm sure. She loves
Yeah.
She takes it with the kids. She's
Yeah.
down there, the balloons.
Oh yes, Beryl. You there having your little laughing gas. All right, so we got some of the answers popping in. Dominic saying many of a great night. All right, so Tam's popping in there. And okay, so Andy, what do you reckon?
I'm pretty certain I know this one. I think it's nitrous oxide.
And the answer is indeed nitrous oxide. Well done, sir. Well done indeed.
Why, thank you.
Okay, this is our final one for this particular round, which is question 5. In 1866, who invented dynamite? In 1866, who invented dynamite? First and last name would be preferable, as opposed to just last name. So...
Made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
Didn't
Very,
he?
very famous person.
Mm-hmm.
Very famous person.
And also, yeah, it's a surprising invention for that person as well.
Yeah.
All right, so time has expired. Pablo, who is it?
It's actually the man who we give the peace prizes to now. Irony of irony. Alfred Nobel.
Yeah, as it's not Billy Bang, says James Wood, but and I don't think we give them to him all the time, Pabs. I think that they're from him, isn't it? It's otherwise known as the Nobel Peace Prize, right? So Alfred
to him.
Nobel, he gets them. He gets every single one.
Every year he gets it.
See,
Yes.
look at my collection, Alfred Nobel.
Yes.
Alfred Nobel is the answer that we are looking for, or Nodal, perhaps, as well, says Beryl. Okay. Typos. We don't mind typos on here because you're all trying to chime in. So that's it. That concludes round number 3. I don't think that was too bad by my standards this week.
I think your gondola one was pretty difficult, though. But other than
Really? No.
That was an easy one.
The gondolas are black.
Yeah. Apart from Andy, apparently. Oh well, never mind. That concludes round number 3, and now I shall hand you over after the little jingle to Pablo for round number 4.
Round 4.
Hi. Welcome. Round number 4 now. Oh, hello. What's this coming up on the screen?
Oh, I forgot
think
the
it's my
bonus round. I forgot the bonus round. Oh, there we go. So bonus point. Sorry, with everything that's happened so far in this particular game, I forgot I put this in here. So this is a bonus round. So this is still technically round number 3. So this is
you,
another one.
isn't it?
It's still me. It's all about me, Pablo. Why do you think I muted you for 45 minutes at the beginning? Okay, so with this particular one, this is if you've been playing the past few weeks, you'll know how this works. Behind here is a picture, and this week it is a very famous landmark from somewhere around the world. Now, as it starts to reveal itself, depending on which block has disappeared, if you guess it on that, so if on block 9 will disappear, block 8, and then block 7. If you guess it on number 7, you get yourself 7 points. If you don't guess it till 1, you only get 1 point. Okay, so that being said, it's a famous landmark. You get 4 seconds per block as they disappear. And here we go. So let's have a look. So, what do you reckon it is? This is a bonus point for round 3, which I completely forgot about.
Yeah, got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Alright. So Andy's nodding, he thinks he knows. I think this is quite an easy one this week. So there should be some good extra bonus points, okay?
Oh, that's a very generous one, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to help out people along. There we go, we've got
You're a good
2
man,
answers in already. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, straight in with the answer. And Eric?
There we go. So, you're all popping in already. Quite right, it is the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal in India. So that was bonus points worth up to an extra 9. And now it really, 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 really is Pablo's round.
Hello.
It's going so smoothly tonight.
Very unbelievable. Okay, round number
The good
4.
thing is
So,
that as of yet, we haven't had any spelling issues. On a positive note.
Yet.
Yes.
I know. We're learning slowly.
I've not done my general knowledge round yet.
That's true. That's true. That is true. All right. So round number 4. Now this one, I did. Funny enough, I spoke to my mum and dad earlier about this. I said they're going to struggle a bit on this one potentially because it is a Pixar round. Well, I think they know some. It depends how big fans you are of Pixar. So if you're not sure what Pixar is, you'll know it. It's all the Disney classics like Toy Story, Cars, etc. All we're going to do, I'm going to show a video. It's about 3.5 minutes long-ish, and it's got 19, this is unbelievable, 19 points up for grabs. So make sure you've got a paper and pencil ready for this. One of you can shout the answers out. It's going to show different clips from 19 different Pixar CGI/cartoon movies. So some of the movies will be repeated like 3 or 4 different times. And there is multiple of some films, if you get what I'm saying, you know, because there's more than one Toy Story and more than one Cars.
Like the sequels. Got it. Okay.
Yes, without giving it away. Yes, basically, they're on there. So that'll help you a bit. There may be Toy Story 1, 2, 3 on there. You never know. And same for Cars. But anyway, 19 of these coming up, like I said. So get yourself ready. And 1 point for each one. We'll go through the answers at the end.
Here we go.
Wow.
Adventure up there!
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello?
Showtime.
Quint and a bunk bed.
Who's with me? Shark bait.
Grab shell, dude.
Grab one.
God, pull yourself together.
You are a toy! You got a play date with destiny. Here we go. Focus.
Squirrel.
Look it.
You have to be willing to seize your moment.
Well, that was a disaster.
Don't you get it, Joy? We're forgotten.
There's no we this time, pal. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
This is none of my concern.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Stop! Please don't go away. Please. No one's ever stuck with me for so long before. It's there. I know it is because when I look at you, I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm home.
No! I can't lose you again.
It's okay. Daddy's here. Daddy's got you.
We're on our way, Ellie.
Ants don't serve grasshoppers. It's you who need us.
We have to go back.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
To infinity and beyond!
We did it! Bing bong? Bing bong!
Take her to the moon for me.
We'll never give up on you. Ever.
Now go have an adventure.
Come here, you.
You have a gift.
Your only limit is your soul.
This is amazing! Look, I'm a beautiful butterfly!
What's wrong, Mika? Nothing, Mama. Nothing at all.
Love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Well, there we are. Welcome back to the land of the non-celluloid CGI, or aren't we? Hope you did well in that. 1 point for each one. We'll go through the answers. You probably had a little bit of a cry in it. You got a bit emotional as well. It was a little bit emotional
Very.
at the end.
I ran out of beer.
What do you think, Andy?
I'm
Did
just
Andy-
laughing because it looks like there's a hole in the bar under your arm.
What about this? Woo. Okay. So let's have a look at the answers then. Here we go. 1 point for each one that you got. Now, so Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. So 1 point for each one of those. So we've got Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. So that's 3 points up for grabs on there. A Bug's Life. We have Monsters Inc. Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, or Credibles, Cars 1, 2, and 3, and Ratatouille. So Cars 1, 2, 3, that's 3 points, and Ratatouille. So that's those points up there. And the other ones were Wall-E, Up, Coco, I love Coco. Finding Dory, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, and one for you, Andy, Brave. Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, there you are. So 1 point for each one of those as well. So maximum of 19 points on that. So we'll see. Dominic reckons he got all of them. So that doesn't surprise me. Well done. You did actually get all of them. So let us know, of course, as always at the end, what your total scores were as well. All right, so that was the end of my visual round. Here we did well on that. We're going to move over then. Speaking of the Braveheart himself, Andy.
Okay, wait, Andy, wait.
Round 5.
And go.
Oh, right, there we go. Yes, we're into round number 5. So Christine's just come in with a message saying, sorry, missed you. Christine, you didn't. We started really, really late due to a few technical problems, but thank you very much for joining us. To those of you who've shared our link as well, thank you very much. It's very good of you. Anyway, we're into round number 5. So are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
The longest round ever. Here we go. Get comfy.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Here we go with question number 1. Question number 1, general knowledge. By what name was New York known prior to 1664? So by what name was New York known prior to 1664? Now, both of you have been there. Do you reckon you know this one, boys?
Are we talking New York City?
Yeah, New York, yeah.
Okay.
Not New York State. Old York?
Old York.
Oh,
it was known as New Amsterdam, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely spot on, Pablo. Well done. Yes, New
Although
Amsterdam was
Dominic
the
spelt it like the
done
ship. Yeah.
Now, Pablo, you mentioned earlier on, this is question 2 now, so we'll bring up the answer, New Amsterdam. Question number 2. Now, you mentioned The Matrix earlier on. So in the Matrix movie, does Neo take the blue or the red pill? 50-50. Yes. So does he take the blue or the red pill? Now, Pabs, you're a bit of a movie orphan, so I think you should know this one.
I do, yeah. Very well. I love this film.
I think he took both with a shot of Red Bull and maybe some Jaeger. And then we ended up in our current worldly situation. Yeah.
So we've got a few answers coming
in. The Matrix is malfunctioning.
Dominic.
That's what's actually going on right now.
So we've got Dominic, Kay, Eric, Sue, Lynn are all saying blue. James is coming in saying red. The answer that we're looking for is red. It was the red pill.
Yes, took the red pill.
Yeah, he did. Took the red pill. So question number 3. Question number 3, back to my homeland now. Which Scottish monarch was convicted of treason and then beheaded on the 8th of February 1587? Wow. So which Scottish monarch was convicted of treason and then beheaded on the 8th of February 1587?
At least they're not going to be complaining about my round this week.
Oh, that's actually, I think a lot of people get this.
I think so. I don't think it's that difficult, to be honest.
No.
I wrote the question.
To be fair, and it was, yes, it didn't go very well as beheading either, did it?
Oh no, this one didn't.
I don't think so.
No. Yeah. Not that any beheading goes well, but this one.
It wasn't really a clean cut, let's put it that way.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a few answers coming in. We've got, what have we got? Queen Anne, we've got Robert the Bruce, Mary Queen of Scots. Dominic, you are correct. It was Mary Queen of Scots. Well done to you. Now, very randomly, and this is where it's going to draw out. No, very randomly.
There we go.
In my grand's loft, they found the key to the cell that held Mary Queen of Scots, and I believe it's in a museum somewhere. It says donated by Jean Kitchen. Yeah. No idea about it. I could also be talking rubbish because this is a memory from years ago. So anyway,
maybe.
I don't know if it's true or not, really, but I'll ask my dad and find out.
In all the attics in all the world, your grandmother just happened to have the key to the cell.
Oh, we found bizarre things. We found there was a portrait of David Livingstone, the explorer, signed by David Livingstone. I told you, sit comfortably.
Where did your grandmother live? Narnia. Oh.
Anyway, let's move on to number 4. Quickly. So, what's the best-selling flavour of Haagen-Dazs ice cream? What is the best-selling flavour of Haagen-Dazs ice cream?
Right.
Random question, this one.
Very. Is it your grandmother?
What? Haagen-Dazs sell a flavour of ice cream that tastes of my grandmother.
Well, I was going to say your grandmother's attic. You didn't let me finish.
Oh, sorry, yeah, because that clears things up. so Pablo, any ideas other than the attic at my grand's?
Mary Queen of Scots flavour. I think it might be cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Oh, you're going the same as Kay and Eric. What about you, Tim? What do you reckon?
The fish food or whatever. Fish food? Is it fish? Because that's like got chocolate chips in it, isn't it?
Fish food?
Yeah.
Fish.
It's called fish. Fish food. I think. I don't know.
Do you know, I've got to say, I'm going to disappoint so many people, except for Christine, who got it correct. The answer is vanilla.
Is it?
Boring.
Vanilla, yeah. It's the best-selling flavour.
I'm surprised.
Me too. But
Did you find any in your grandmother's attic?
Well, along with other things, yes, there was, but it was...
The original recipe for Ben and Jerry's was in my grandmother's attic.
He actually found Ben and Jerry in the attic as
Yeah,
well. They're actually in there.
Along with Alfred Noble and all his prizes.
Yeah.
See, it's not me that drags out the road. It's you two fucking nuts.
No, it's not. It's your grandmother.
Anyway, question number 5. Here we go. The last in the round, you'll be pleased to know. In which country is the winemaking region of Yarra Valley? So in which country is the winemaking region of Yarra Valley?
That's a tricky one.
Apparently Ben got arrested yesterday. I'm not sure if that's Ben and Jerry or Dominic's just telling us about a friend of his who... I have no idea.
I think it's... Yeah. May have been to do with the... Yeah. Ben and Jerry's. Yeah.
So, in which country is the winemaking region of Yarra Valley? Tim, any ideas?
The Wachau? I don't know. In Austria?
Austria?
No.
Almost started the same. I'm afraid, was that the Rainbow Queen? It's not Greece, I'm afraid. It's not South Africa. Alan, you nailed it. Yes, it is indeed in Australia. Australia was the answer we're looking for there. So, well done to you. Now, before I hand over to Tim for our final round, we have a special guest. Yes, my little cousin Tom is back with what I actually think is the best video yet. I really, really like this video. Remember, it's Tom Bolton, magician. Follow him on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, all kinds of stuff. He's an up-and-coming magician. But here we go. This is Tom's latest tricks for us. Take it away.
Magic Life Hacks, Part 1. If you're one of those people that leave receipts lying around, then I have the life hack for you. All you need to do with your receipt is make as many creases in it as you possibly can, unfold it, and then when you stretch it out, it becomes a £20 note, so you basically get your money back. Magic Life Hack Part 2. If you have an unsolved Rubik's Cube at home and you have no idea how to solve it, then there's 2 moves you need to know about. This is all it is. It's that, followed by that. And if you repeat that many times, it doesn't matter how many, it could take 100 times, eventually you will solve the cube. Magic Life Hack Part 3. Everyone knows the best part of an Oreo is the cream, right? Well, here's a little hack to get the cream back. All you need to do is shake the Oreo, and you'll actually notice that the cream starts to grow. But if you, like me, and you're a huge fan of the cream, shake it some more. And the cream will triple in size.
So there you go. That's my little cousin, that Tom Bolton. Now, as the lockdown's starting to ease, Tom actually started his own little magic corner, as he calls it. It's a place in Durham, in England, where he does sort of very close-knit, private, close-up magic shows. So please check it out, the Magic Corner. And again, Tom Bolton, magician. Anyway, I have talked way too long. It's now over to Tim for our 6th and final round.
Round 6.
Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen for round number 6. This is the final round of today's quiz show, I'm sure you'll be glad to know. And seeing as we've already done my general knowledge quiz, that means that this must be the easier of the 2 rounds that I put forward on a weekly basis. Hurrah! I hear you all cry, which is quite right. Now, with that being said, today, TV theme tunes. So, got 5 theme tunes for you here. Each clip is between 15 to 30-ish seconds. I'll play them at least once, so you can try to answer it, maybe twice, we'll see. And pop them down in the comments if you think you know what the answer is, and we'll go from there. So with that being said, hang on, let's just press a few buttons here. So we're going to stop that piece of music. We're going to go through to question number 1, and your first track sounds like this.
Way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you.
Yes, the answers are already coming in hard and fast. That was a nice easy one to start with. It was, of course, the theme tune for Friends, and everybody has got it right. That's very distinctive, that one, I think, out of all the years. Okay, good. So that was question number 1, and yes, Friends. Okay, moving on to question number 2. Question number 2, equally as difficult, I think. I think you two might get this one.
Exciting and new. Come aboard.
Ah, yes.
We're expecting you.
Yeah, that's a tough one, right? Yeah, that's
Great memories.
That's where we all met.
Memories.
Yeah. Don't know if they call it love, but yeah. Many of you coming in with the answer, yes, it was another easy one, of course, and our background, of course, from this industry, this is The Love Boat was the name of the TV show. Very distinctive theme tune as well. And yeah, so nice moves. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I practiced all week specifically for that particular question. All right, should have seen me at a sail away party. Okay, question number 3. Here we go. Sounds like this.
Oh, these are very easy today, Tim.
Yep. All right, so let's see what we got. Answers popping in. We got Dominic, Eric, Sue, Kay, James, all saying Benny Hill, and the answer is indeed Benny Hill. Quite right.
Could you imagine someone trying to get away with that kind of a show, like in this day and age? It just wouldn't happen, would it?
It's funny, isn't it? Because they repeat a lot of them on things like various cable stations like Gold, etc., or BritBox now, but they never show Benny Hill, do they?
No, but it's also the same as the early Bond movies. There's no way you could get away with that these days.
But they still show them.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right. I mean, there was one the other day. Sean Connery just slaps all the women all the time. Just slaps them.
Alan's saying there's a stinger coming. Yes, Alan, you are not wrong. All right, so here we go. Moving on. Question number 4. Number 4 sounds like this.
There's a stinger coming. Is that from Sean Connery?
All right, we're getting a mixed bag of answers. We've got Eric saying Frasier, as is Kay. Then we've got Cheers by James. Katie and Mark are going with Will and Grace. Grace and something, says Sue. And the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Will and Grace. Yes, it was Will and Grace theme tune. And that brings us on to the final one for round number 5, your last theme tune of the day. The Grace thing, says Christine. It goes like this, track number 5. Alright, so the answers are coming in. I've only just realised Andy and I are dressed the same today. So let's have a look. We've got Kay, Mark, Eric, Sue. They're all saying I dreamed of Jeannie. Daniela is saying Bewitched. But what is the correct answer? Pablo, what do you reckon the answer is? You're the movie buff.
Yeah, but this is a TV program.
I know, but it's the same thing.
Bewitched.
No, you just sang the Bewitched theme tune. Surely this is I Dreamed of Jeannie.
Oh, let's have a look in the barracks. They don't know what's going on. That's nothing unusual. Let's have a look. It is QVC.
It is, yes.
I Dream of Jeannie. Yes, quite right. But I see you going with the Bewitched thing. It is similar. But the answer, of course, is I Dream of Jeannie. So, well done to you.
Daniela.
Now, before I hand it back over to Pablo to wrap things up, of course, there is one more bonus question. I remember about this one because it is the most in-demand host of the three of us. Now, unfortunately, he can't do the full round because he's busy probably playing with his choo-choo trains right now. But, ladies and gentlemen, yes, welcome back, Theodore Brody Connor, for his round here today. Now, today he's going to be describing to you a movie. Okay? So, it's going to be a kids movie, of course. He's only 4 years old if you haven't tuned in before. So, let's have a look. What has Theo got to say today?
He's got a lot to say. He'll chat all day. He's Theo.
Let's chat. Hi, I'm Theo. I'm gonna describe one of my favorite movies. The characters like to scare people, and there is two main characters, and one is big and fluffy, and one is round, green, and they are both scared of a little girl. All the characters are scared of people. Monsters Inc.
I love his little dance moves at the end. I'm like, all right, do you want to do something? He's just like a little malfunctioning robot. Bless him. Thank you, Theo. Yes, so the answer was Monsters, Inc. And as you can see by the amount of answers coming in there on both Facebook and YouTube, pretty much every single person got that. So well done to all of you. Yeah, there you go. So with that being said, I'm going to hand it back over to Pablo for the exit strategy. What's going on?
Big question, isn't it?
The exit strategy. Wow, we're discussing lockdown exit now, are we? Oh my goodness. We're not just a bit of fun, we are political as well. Okay, thank you so much for everyone. Obviously, thank you for staying with us tonight. I appreciate it. Because, of course, we did start a little bit later than planned. But again, totally out of our hands. So thanks for Tim for organising it and Andy's enthusiasm that we went ahead. So thanks for staying along. As always, tally your scores up, please, and pop them down on the Facebook and the YouTube. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube and to follow us, of course, on our Facebook page. We have quizzes and brain teasers throughout the day. We have live quizzes going throughout the week on there as well. You can see the program of events we have on the page for you to watch. And now you can see on there as well. You can book us for your social events. Yes, we are doing private events. We have been doing some already. We've got some more planned to do. So if you'd like us to do it for your clubs, for friends, families, doesn't matter, whatever at all, just get hold of us via Facebook or speak to us personally. It doesn't matter, or use our email contact details. And like I said, it's a lot of fun. We can prove that. So before I go any further and chat too much, I'm going to go to Andy. Andy.
I'm sorry for laughing a minute ago. I'm just laughing because Mark Pheasant, who you and I worked with years ago.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen the Facebook comment. He's just proposed to you. Pablo, will you marry me? He's asking. So we all want to know. We want to know. What is your answer?
Well, I'm actually quite emotional because this is the third time he's done this now, and I keep telling the same answer every time. Stop proposing to me. I love you, but not in that way.
Love it. Anyway, no, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for being with us. I'll be back on Friday at 8 o'clock with my Name That Tune. During the week, you of course have Dominic and Matthew with their daytime quizzes at 12:30 on Wednesday and on Friday. Just thank you for supporting us. I'll hand you over to Tim now.
Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah, that's reiterating their sentiments, really. That was quite quick for him. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us. Yeah, apologies about the technical problems, but the good news is now that we resolved that, we can make sure that particular issue doesn't happen again. To say that was a Zoom issue, not anything else. But there we go. That's part of life, isn't it? But now we know, and we knew you didn't have anywhere to go, so that's why we decided to give it a go anywhere. So normally when we have to postpone an event, we have to make way for another 1,200 people coming into the room. But we didn't, so hey, that's why we went ahead with it. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful week, and I will hand you back for one final time to the potato.
Gracias, senor. Gracias. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys, for watching once again. And like I said, we will be back throughout the week. Just check out on our Facebook page. You'll see a full list of all the events going on there. Again, any information about the social events, please message us on that front. Seen some of the scores coming in. Very good. 52. Someone got Alan got 42. Darren and Haley got 30 odd, I think. Just come screen for 29. Very good scores this week, actually. Very good. So well done, everyone. We will be back next Saturday. Please tell your friends, share. The more the merrier. We want to make it as busy as possible if we can. And we will be back at 8 p.m. I can assure you next week for this one. So thanks so much for myself, Pablo, Tim and Andy. Once again, thanks for being here, and take care. Have a safe week. Bye for now.
Bye.